data, is able to access financial services, sometimes for the very first time. I know Pakistan has got a wonderful, rich history with mobile money, but digital banking takes it to that next step in terms of more complex financial products and services.
Use a gold revaluation, but they don't talk about that only when it's really needed, only when you reach the point that there's no other tool they can use to fix it. Right. You will get a gold.
So the alleged closed-door meetings that are going on is there's an education process for heads of state, UN employees, and what's really happening. Well, as of this morning, for the first time ever, the United Nations has been informed that they are bankrupt.
Knew about Bitcoin, obviously. Bitcoin had been earlier, but have decided that Bitcoin was, brilliant, but very wasteful.
Excuse me, what's your favorite cryptocurrency? Crypto?
It's got to be XRP.
XRP?
Yeah, XRP.
Enjoy the ride, pal.
If you got some bags, welcome to the party. Welcome back to some more Moon o'clock news. No breakfast, no coffee, just straight extra. Bullishness. Shout out to the latest sub. Appreciate you stopping by. Stuffing some bags, smashing them likes. Go ahead. Throw on those moon suits. Throw on those pilot shades. Buckle up. Because the future's extra. Bullish. Let's go full speed, full throttle. Into the cryptoverse. We got the total global cryptocurrency market cap today at 1.1 trillion, up about 0.4% in the past 24. We got BTC's dominance right around 47.4%. We got XRP in that number 5 spot, right around 51 cents, down about almost 1% in the past 24. Stellar XLM right around 11 cents. BTC 26,620. We got ETH right around 16 hundo. We got XDC in the number 52 spot, right around 5 cents. Flare 0.010097. Songbird 00467. We got a tweet from Payment Infrastructure News to kick things off. Says we keep getting questions about prospects for Ripple to emerge as a serious competitor to Swift Payment Network. We refer here to the older analysis. Ripple's involvement in ISO 20022, a step towards a wider acceptance in the banking industry. Ripple Solutions that now also encompasses the ability to process messages that meet the ISO 20022 standard can soon prove to be a very attractive complete package to banks and financial institutions. It's no wonder they want us out. We got Ripple's involvement in the ISO 20022, a step towards the wider acceptance in the banking industry. In May of 2020, Ripple announced that it had become part of the ISO 20022 standard body, a multi-part international standard set to replace Swift's current MT messages, and aim as a single standardized approach, methodology, process, repository to be used by all financial standards initiatives. ISO 20022, all roads lead to the XRP ledger. The interoperable bridge, Ripple versus Swift. You know what's coming. They know what's coming. They can't stop it. We got Dark Defender says, hey, Sun Wallet, can you please let us know when you're planning to enable off-ramps for XRP? Off-ramps, sell your XRP. We say when says we came up with the solution and we'll be implementing right after some 2.6 and hooks related things already. We're going to dip into on-ledger DEX EUR liquidity instead of an external liquidity provider, which was where things were pending for too long. We got off-ramps coming soon. We got Ethereum co-founder on Ethereum Transparency. Interesting listen says the foundation is against releasing the list of the names of the early contributors who were allocated millions of Ether. Steven Narayoff says, I'm one of the only people who has a list of ETH given out to contributors. Exposing this list publicly could endanger many honest, well-intentioned people who worked on Ethereum. All documents and stored in many places with multiple lawyers, lands, others, so they're safe. And I won't ever be the bottleneck. Drain the swamp. Breathe the standard. We got the central bank payment news to foster innovation, financial inclusion, and availability of affordable digital financial services. The State Bank PAC has granted the in-principle approval for establishing 5 digital retail banks. Digital banks, Pakistan. Digital banks incur lower costs than their conventional peers, and these savings can be passed on to a wider customer base.
Well, I think it's a momentous occasion. You've seen the impact that neobanks have been having globally in countries like Brazil, the United Kingdom, Russia. And it's become clear that the low cost stack that the neobanks operate off allows the cost savings that they have to be passed on to the customer. So that's very important. I think it's first of all, it's a sense of accessibility, where anyone who has access to a smart device and data is able to access financial services, sometimes for the very first time. I know Pakistan has got a wonderful, rich history with mobile money, but digital banking takes it to that next step in terms of more complex financial products and services. And I think it's testament to the State Bank of Pakistan. They've always been on the front foot. They've always been innovators. And this is that next step on a journey to make sure that the people of Pakistan have access to the very best products and services financially, to make sure that they are able to live their best lives.
First, we had the internet of information. Now welcome to the digital age, the internet of value. Running on your favorite XRP. Know what you hold? We have Black Swan Capitalist, major financial alert. The U.S. corporation is bankrupt.
You will get a gold revaluation by market forces or by design by central banks because they need it to fix their balance sheets.
Central banks have awakened to the need for gold.
No, it's not waking up. They always knew in that toolbox they could use a gold revaluation, but they don't talk about that only when it's really needed, only when you reach the point that there's no other tool they can use to fix it.
Right.
You will get a gold.
Enter XRP in the XRP ledger. Later glitches. We got Crypto Barbie. The United Nations has been informed that they're bankrupt. The General Secretary, head of the World Health Organization. Game over. Perfect timing. The new gold-backed financial system is ready, and XRP will be the bridge currency.
So the alleged closed-door meetings that are going on is there's an education process for heads of state, UN employees, and what's really happening. Well, as of this morning, for the first time ever, the United Nations has been informed that they are bankrupt. You're talking about the General Secretary, heads of the World Health Organization. They're all there right now. Okay. So they've been told la-la stories from their deep state handlers for so long now. World Economic Forum, the funds will come out tomorrow, people, Rothschild or, Chinese people. And, don't worry, by Friday you'll have the money. And now it's umbrella, promising them that they're going to have the money by today. But they did not know how bad it was.
Tell your friends and family. They're going to need some more of those utility coins. Got any more of that? XRP. We got GDLT. Only a few know the plan. Interledger, Mojaloop, ISO 20022, XRP, the RippleNet. We got sentiment feed as Bitcoin remains in the 26K range to 27K. More altcoins are spiking following the whale speculation and network growth. Link notably climbed to $7.08 and EXRD surged up to 0.067. Less social volume in crypto means more and more projects are moving under the radar. We got another one from Sentiment Feed, Ethereum network. Fees have dropped down to its lowest level of 2023 as just $1.15 per transaction. Historically, we see utility begin to rise as the ETH becomes more affordable to circulate. Increased utility can lead to the recovery market cap levels. So far, proof of stake isn't working so well for ETH. Wait till they get a HODL of that HODL. XRP, no fees, faster, cheaper, always affordable. The king of utility. We got XRP drops, how it all got started. The Ripple project by Ryan Fugger. Three geniuses, Joe Katz, Arthur Britto, Jed McCaleb. The genius pathfinding algorithm coupled with the digital asset that has no counterparty. The creation of Ripple Labs Inc., which was gifted a large percent of XRP, the URL for Ripple from a Grateful Dead super fan.
Ripple actually goes back to 04. So the kind of seed of it was a project called the Ripple Project, which was created by this really smart engineer up in Canada, Ryan Fugger, who had this idea of creating a person-to-person exchange of kind of credits, personal credits or IOUs, which effectively you could always argue credit and currencies. You almost argue everybody has their own currency and their credit. they're very related. And it was a really neat system. It was a nonprofit. It was kind of a one-man show. He worked on it for years. You know, got a lot of respect and attention, but never really got to scale. Maybe it was just too early. And then fast forward to 2011, which was when these three geniuses, one of them sitting right here, got together and knew about Bitcoin. Obviously, Bitcoin had been earlier, but had decided that Bitcoin was, you know, brilliant, but very wasteful. So the idea was to build both a more efficient, you know, consensus algorithm that didn't consume so much electricity like Bitcoin did, but accomplished the same thing. But importantly, at the same time, was also taking some of the ideas from the Ripple project around the idea of pathfinding algorithms to exchange anything of value for any other thing of value. And that combination was kind of I think kind of a magic combination. So you had kind of the ability to exchange anything of value in a very efficient way through this ingenious pathfinding algorithm, coupled with a digital asset that, you know, had no counterparty or gateway counterparty. That's a neat combination. And in fact, that is kind of the germ of what I think we now view as a much broader internet of value. That concept has kind of held. So I got involved with, you know, the three geniuses working on this stuff. You know, soon thereafter, the technology sort of became stable enough to declare it, you know, something's going to happen. That's sort of effectively the birth of XRP. We then created a company that was going to advocate for that ecosystem and focus on the ecosystem, which was then gifted a large percent of the XRP. We also then bought Ryan's Ripple project, folded that into the efforts, which was neat. And that was kind of an exchange of stock. And then we also were lucky enough to be able to acquire the URL for Ripple, which is kind of a funny story. It came from a Grateful Dead super fan. It's related to the song Ripple from the Grateful Dead. We always loved the Grateful Dead. And so that all kind of came together in 2012. And that's how Ripple got started.
Plans within plans within plans. Crawl, walk. Then we rock it. See you at the tippy top. XRP, where we are today. You know what's coming. They know what's coming. And they can't stop it. We got Digital Asset Daily, absolutely, and we'll make Ripple one of the most valuable companies in the world, if not the most valuable, as well as the Ripple founders with the wealthiest people on earth. They can just easily switch to Ripple XRP as they did to build BTC and win full circle. The SEC is attacking Ripple and XRP because they know that once it gets full clarity, XRP will skyrocket like they pumped ETH to over 1,000 and ETH has unlimited supply. Full clarity for XRP is on the way. Load up. While you still have some time, we got Mr. Huber. You can laugh at us as hard as you want, but in the end, we'll have the last laugh laughing to our own banks.
Hey, excuse me, what's your favorite cryptocurrency? Crypto.
It's got to be XRP.
XRP.
Yeah, XRP or Avalanche. Avalanche.
That's it.
That's it. What about yours?
Ethereum. Ethereum.
Yeah, Ethereum. They're all going
No.
In case you missed it yesterday, John Deaton had an announcement. Please support the legendary John Deaton. John Deaton has a new memoir out, The Food Stamp Warrior, John Deaton. Poverty, violence, drugs, sex, addiction, abuse, and race. All the things we're not supposed to talk about nowadays, but I do. Oh yeah, the clown regulators at the SEC are in there too. Food Stamp Warrior, a memoir. Links will be down below. Show your support for the legendary John Deaton. Holding XRP means you're not just quacking around, you're part of the movement shaping the future of the digital wealth with our feathered friends. Sell the FUD and ride the current to the feathered fortunes. With that being said, Bagman and Bag Ladies, please join us tomorrow on the Extra Bullish Hour, 10:05 PST. We're going to be talking with the XRP Gold Coast 2024. Where will you be when that regulation jar of molasses breaks open and XRP's true price is finally revealed? Later glitches. I am the XRP Bagman, the Moon Commander, currently up here on the mothership, stuffing some bags and enjoying the show. Appreciate you stopping by, tuning in, smashing them likes for some more Moon O'Clock news. Hope y'all continue to stay extra bullish. Continue holding those good vibes. Remember to sell the FUD Buy up those bags. Don't forget to spread that liquid love. Also, if you're new here, don't forget to drop a subscribe, drop a comment down below. All the OG diamond hands out there, drop a comment down below. Drop an elbow on that like button from the top ropes. Catch you up here, top floor, on the mothership for the moon party. BYOB. Be your own bank. Bring your own bags. Bring your own billions. Be your own boss. Peace out, crypto ghost.
XRP now, which is going to be a bridge currency that the bankers are using very quietly. They're not telling you about this.
With XRP now, which is going to be a bridge currency that the bankers are using very quietly. They're not telling you about this.
Most utility up on my keys, chewing my seeds.
It is a albatross. It's very slick with it, just like the Dogecoin. It was supposed to be a joke. And they're playing these games with all of these different cryptocurrencies to blind you to the ones that have utility. XRP, listen to what I'm saying to you, is a utility coin.
FDSEC.